Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that and you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. For those who will be live, yes, 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 yes. Let's do it. For those who will hashtag it and replay it, I love it, I love it, I love it. For those who will be on, I don't know you on, and I might not never know you are on. I could appreciate that. And then for those of you who will be used by Papa at some point down the road to encourage this girl, I am grateful. Grateful to have you on the journey, wherever you fall into those different categories. Welcome, 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 and welcome. All right, all right, all right, all right. So we've been talking about growth, right? Expansion and increasing and all of those things. And today we're talking about a growth accelerant. Now I know accelerant is typically connected to the idea of fires, that which, makes a fire get bigger. But you are the fire. Okay? You the fire today. And so we're talking about lighting your fire, keeping it lit, making it hotter, making it spread faster, making it grow, making you grow, causing your growth, your accelerant, the fire in your soul to be lit and roaring. Lit and roaring. Okay, lit and roaring. A roaring fire. You are the fire. Yes, you are. So, what is your growth accelerant? What sets your soul on fire and keeps it blazing and roaring and all of the things? What is that for you? What is your growth accelerant? What causes you to grow, 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 grow and keep growing? What is that? You got to know what it is. And whatever that is, you've got to expose yourself to it, right? For me, it's silence. One of the things, so think about your growth and learning conditions. What are your optimal growth and learning conditions? My growth and learning conditions are um my growth and learning conditions are um my growth and learning conditions, my optimal growth and learning conditions are silence. Good morning, Erica. Love you back. Good morning, honey bun. Silence, slowing things down, focus. What accelerates me, though, let me think. I haven't thought it through about myself. I just, Papa dropped the subject and, we talking about it. But what accelerates me is, I think, momentum. Like the more that I'm focused, the more I give myself my attention and those kinds of things, I begin to accelerate just because it's consistent, focused, and I get more efficient. So, for instance, if I do something that's a repetitive, hey, Virginia from Virginia, hey, my sister, if I do something that's of a repetitive nature, and if I do something that is of a repetitive nature and I keep doing it, I am going to improve my process with each iteration. Every time I go, my mind just automatically looks at structure and systems and what's the optimal flow of this particular thing. My mind, thank God. I love that about my mind, right? And so then the same thing in my learning process. I optimize my learning process by continuing to know what it is that helps me to be more efficient and effective in anything that I'm doing. So one of the things that's helping me right now is I'm back to getting up at 4 a.m. in the morning. And it's I was feeling a little rushed. So I had been getting up after 5. After 5 doesn't work for me because I'm on here at 5:40 a.m. And so even 5 is okay, but it's not really enough time because I really need time to get up and just take my time and have my, hump day. It is hump day. Thank you. Hey, Ray Price, welcome. And have my, just the background sound, kind of the frequency music just playing in the background, and just getting settled, getting grounded, getting, there. So I need that focused meditative time. Hey cousin, I love you too. I need that focused meditative time in the morning to be optimal so that by the time I come to y'all, I'm ready. Like I'm not rushing or any of those kinds of things. Hey, Brian, good morning, sis. Love you too. That I'm not rushing, right? That I'm just here, up, ready to go, and available. All right. Um, so so for me, when I think about a growth accelerant, I have to have some things in place that optimize. So some things in places, of course, again, consistency. Sherry Nick, girl, y'all. Sherry Naylor's in the house. Sherry Naylor is now Minister Sherry Naylor. That girl preached on Sunday. She preached her first sermon. She preached on Sunday. She told the house up, talking about Hagar. Talking about Hagar. Um, what was the, let's see, I'm not even gonna be able to pull it. Um, I see you or something like that. I think it is. Anyway, she was beautiful outwardly and inwardly. It was an amazing, amazing. Congratulations, my pom pom. Give me my pom pom. Congratulations, Sherry Naylor. Congratulations. Congrats, congrats, congrats. All right. All right. All right. All right. Um, so growth accelerant. Put yourself in an environment that will push you, right? Right? Yes, put yourself in an environment that will invite you to that will invite you to and that will um spark you to continue to grow. Spark you to continue to grow. So I make sure that every day I consume something that invites me higher, right? I consume something, I expose myself to something that will invite me to higher. I was so grateful and honored that you were there and did my closing prayer. I'm grateful that I was there. I wouldn't have missed it for anything. I wouldn't have missed it. If there was any way I could be there, I was absolutely going to be there. And the closing prayer, that was a blessing. It was a blessing that I was honored to be able to do that as well. Yes, 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 and yes. So proud of you, girl. So proud of you. Um, you earned it though. You earned it. You absolutely earned that. You showed yourself faithful, right? Faithful and ready. And so Papa was ready. So yeah, growth accelerant, making sure that you are in environments that call you to your next, environments that invite you to your next, environments that lift you to your next, right? Making sure that you are in those environments, because there is so much. I don't care where we are in life, what stage we're in. I don't care what we've already done or what we haven't done. Like anything can be a reason that we don't grow. Well, I done did all this. I'm not okay. That's fine. Or I haven't done anything, so I can't. Okay, that's fine. None of it is fine. As long as there's breath in your body, there's more contributions in you. I'm not talking about anxious work. I'm not talking about overloading. I'm not talking about, because your contribution might simply be a smile. Your contribution might be a word of wisdom. Your contribution might be a pie that you make for somebody, but it is your unique contribution that adds to, the well-being of humanity, that adds to the well-being of humanity. How do you add to the well-being of humanity? That's a simple question. How do you do that? How do you add to the well-being of humanity? Or not just humanity, of the universe, because we got to have somewhere to live. So if we're not adding to the well-being of the earth, of our planet, of our solar system, of our, plant life, animal life, all of that, then we hit up. We hit up. We in trouble. So how do you add to the well-being of of the universe? Let me get that correct. Of the universe, right? Add to the well-being. Whatever that is, do it. Do it with everything within you. Do it with all of your gusto. Do it unapologetically, refining your processes, refining your way as you go along. None of us should be doing this, the thing that we do, the same way that we did it the year before. All of us, there's some expectation that we're going to refine, retool, retrain, all the things, so that when we show up more powerfully. We show up more readily available. I certainly, in the things that I did last year, they are improved for the most part. There's some stuff I'm still struggling with. I'm just saying, because everything ain't improved. Some things I'm like, girl, you still here? Okay, we gonna work on it. Go keep working on it. Not working on it is never an option. It is just simply not an option to not work on it. So we're going to work on it. We're going to make it do what it do. We're going to improve all the things, right? We keep going. We keep going. So what is your growth accelerant? What are some of the things that you use, and you got to know what those are, because you got to be able to assess them. Are they still working? Do they still work for you? Do you need something else? Do you need to switch some things out? Or do you need to fortify, like, this thing works for me? Getting up early in the morning, I'll never go back to being late. I really used to burn the candle at both ends of the stick, particularly when I was a professor. I'd be up half the night working on stuff. I really understand why I did that now. Now that I'm doing this coaching certification and I'm back into kind of the teaching mode, Lord have mercy. Like, I could do it for hours on end and not come up for air. And I'm sure, if I had 20 students, then, back then in seminary, 20, whatever, that I was doing that all the time. And I had multiple classes. So I understand why I was so consumed back then. Anyway, coming up for air right now. I don't know what I was saying, but a growth accelerant. Making sure that you are in the right situation, conditions, environment that invites you to be your maximum, and then taking action in that direction, right? Taking action towards your next, towards your higher, towards your expanded version, towards your increased version, towards your more in-depth version. Like, it's so much more in me that I want to bring out. I saw, Sherry, on one of your Facebook posts where you ended your statement with Bozeman's quote. And I love that quote. I don't remember what it is, but basically it's that idea of leaving nothing undone, using all gifts leveraged for the advancement of Papa's universe. Oh, I love that. All gifts leveraged for the advancement of Papa's universe. We ain't playing, y'all, okay? Leveraged for the advancement. I can keep that. I might play with that a little bit. Papa's universe. It's his universe. He created it. Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Good morning. All gifts leverage. Come on, we calling all gifts to the table. All gifts. No gift left behind. No gift left behind. What's your gift? How are you brilliant? What's your superpower? What do you do that's naturally you, that's normally you? Come on, no gifts left behind. I am super excited. What we got coming up next, the Self-Love Queens Adventure. Yay! Look, if you ain't never been to one, you want to plan for the 2026 one, because both 2025 ones are pretty much filled up. You want to you want to plan for the 2026 one. We might have one spot left in 20. That's next month though, y'all. I'm saying it's next month, and it is going to be an amazing time. And so no gifts left behind. This is our fourth Self-Love Queens adventure. Yay! Yes, 4 times. And this will be our fifth one when we're going abroad at the end of the year. And so I am beyond excited to be living out. Papa uses us to live out his imagination. Like, we are a part of his imagination. And then as we are created, we've got this unique desire, unique drive, unique press to grow, unique expansion to grow. Our desire is the call to growth. Your desire is your call to growth. One way to accelerate your growth is to honor your desire. Like, what's the burning desire in your soul? What is that burning desire? You don't have to wait to start. I was the queen of waiting. I was the queen of, well, let me do this. I'm gonna establish this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And I know now that's just me being scared. I was scared. I was scared, y'all. I was scared. I was like shaking in my boots. I didn't know what I was doing, if I was going or coming or da 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 da. And that was around the time when I had met Michelle. Maybe a little bit before we met Michelle. I was really in a place of being unsure. Michelle, I had really just got to a place of being okay when I worked with you, working with Doc V. That's when I finally kind of landed. But before that, all of the work I was doing in the community, I was terrified because, scarcity and all the things. But praise be to God. And I'm grateful for the experience. I am grateful because now I know, and now I can help others along the way. I can help others to be okay in their place of fear, worry, of doubt, and disbelief, because I too was there, and will be there again. I just won't stay as long. It just won't cost me so much because I know what it is, and I know what to do, and I know how to move forward. So I'm so very grateful. Let's hear Erica say, I am starting to listen more so I can get a better understanding of what God wants from me. The quiet place helps me. Yes, I love the Self-Love Queens Adventures. Uplifting the women are so life-giving, and we all bring something to the table. We all bring something to the table. Everybody, it's going to be amazing. Like, I'm right now. So I am one of those people who right now have to compartmentalize. It's the way I've been able to do the things I've been able to do with such richness and such depth, because I really give it full attention, and then can grow it and build upon it. And so I've had some different things happening this year so this course is one of them, whereas I have to really compartmentalize. And so I haven't been able to focus a lot on the Queen's Adventure. I've done things, I've always already started to pull in some of the materials and do some things, and or some of the gifts and so on and so forth. Anyway, excuse me. Now though, there is space. We've got one more module to launch before the Queen's Adventure, and so we will work on that. But the Queen's Adventure, like, it's now coming front and center, which it will cause me to grow, because I'll have to do both of them now at the same time, just because of the timing of everything. But I'm excited. I'm so excited. We're gonna have a ball. We are going to have an absolute ball, right? We're going to have an absolute ball. So I'm super duper grateful for all that's in me. I'm grateful for all that's in you. And let's bring it all forth. Let's leave nothing on the court. Nothing on the court. Nothing on the court. That when we take our last breath, that we're able to say to ourselves, well done. You did everything that you knew to do, and then some. right? Everything that you knew to do and then some. I love you, beloved. Thank you for being on this morning. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. At the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished. You and I gave up the right to not be amazing. We just don't have the right to be what we already are. We don't have the right to act, to pretend to be something other than amazing. We just simply don't have the right to falsify our identity as phenomenal beloveds. We are. All right. Talk to you soon. Have a fantastic day. Bye bye for now.